Welcome back to Bordeaux Life, everyone. As you can see today, I'm getting on with some second fixing of the lights, the spots. Seems a bit strange to be doing that now because we're nowhere near finished. But from my experience, my grubby little hands go all over freshly painted ceilings when I'm doing spots. So that's why I'm doing it now. All that's left to do is to literally clip the light bulb in, push it up, and well, in this kind of, I'll show you. So you're gonna obviously take this clip out, pop that in, put the light in, and then clip it in with that clip. So that's all that's left to do afterwards, which means I won't make
a mess.
Won't make too much of a mess.
A bit of a mess.
Yeah. Also, really, really important thing, if anybody's kind of doing spots themselves, if you've got insulation over the top of your board, these are crucial to not having fires. Yeah. So this is actually a French norm. So basically, you cut your hole. Mm-hmm. Don't land on a beam.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, you're saying that it's because it's happened.
Yeah. So don't land on a beam. If you're cutting your holes in the right places, great. And then afterwards, if you can see that there's rock wool or whatever on top, this goes in the hole and pushes that away so that the light, the LED light bulb, has room to cool off.
Yeah.
But I've done this quite a few times and I've got used to the technique. You do your cabling first, pop all the cables out the way, and then just push that in over the top. So I'll do one now.
Yeah.
Have you got any questions you'd like to ask, Anna,
whilst you're doing this?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I think we should tell everyone about the pipe upstairs.
Oh yeah, the pipe upstairs. Some people got it right. And it was for air conditioning, kind of water coming off the air conditioning units. Now, you couldn't do that way round if you were connecting to a soil pipe. But we're not connecting to a soil pipe. We're connecting to the exterior water pipe, so you're not going to get any nasty smells coming upstairs. So, yeah, that's what it was for. You're correct. This, again, important step. Putting these little, they don't have to be Wago, but I'm using Wago. But basically connecting your earths between all of the lights.
So what are they, little plastic pieces?
Yeah, basically what they do is they connect all cables together, yeah? These ones have got little flip things on so you can take the cables in and out if you make a mistake or if you need to add another cable. And, you can do whatever you want with these ones. You can get one-use ones where you can just push the cable in. But basically, when I've got the guy coming around to check on my electrics, he'll take a spot off and check that there is earth everywhere. Even if these lights aren't using an earth, you need to bring the earth everywhere.
Just in case.
Yeah, in the future somebody might put a spot on that needs an earth.
There you go. That's very good.
Future-proofing, so yeah. Caught me out once, that did.
Never again.
Yeah. It's just an arse having to go back and open up all the lights and connect them all up. Thankfully I hadn't cut the cables.
And the second question, I remember now.
Yeah.
The insulation. Why is there a gap where the spars are?
Well, I just couldn't be bothered doing it, to be honest. No, basically, for those that haven't seen some of our earlier vlogs, I did try and reply to most people, but basically that insulation is kind of a bonus and hoping that it'll stop any kind of wind created as such, where they've got an open space. But on top of the roof, we have really, really kind of thick, it's meant to be thin insulation, but we got it's about this thick, and it has an R value of R6, which is really good insulation for this area. Not so sure whether it's good for, say, Alaska or Canada, but it's really good insulation. And then we're putting that in to stop any wind as well. There is a little bit where you can see daylight. That's normal because I haven't been back up and put some wood in to fill those holes in.
Okay, maybe.
But do not worry, we're doing it correctly, and whoever rents here will be nice and warm.
Definitely.
Or cold.
Well, hopefully warm.
Yeah, but in summer they need to be cold.
Oh yeah, true.
So here you go, I'm popping that thing in now. You have to watch it because if you go too fast at it, it can fly off.
Oh.
And then it's a bit of... I think I stopped the time lapse because I put one in early and it was getting awkward, and they get really awkward if you don't have them in the right place. So I'll just show you again. When you push that in, the plasterboard, it sits on top of the plasterboard. So my finger's the plasterboard, it sits like that. Okay. We'll show you where we're up to upstairs, and then we might come back in a couple of days. Anna, what do you think? 'Cause
Well, yeah, so we get more progress.
yeah.
Not that this isn't interesting, Ed, but there's so many spots I can film and
Exactly.
edit.
Well, same with plasterboard, really. We're in a stage where it's a bit samey, but let's go have a look. So I really think people should just wait on their judgment of the stairs until it's finished, because I had some quite kind of negative comments about the stairs, but wait till they're finished, you'll see they will look amazing. On that note, we got some professional advice for upstairs, as a lot of people have been saying, but it wasn't an architect they asked, it was a estate agent, and the estate agent said, that room upstairs, don't do it as a salon cum bedroom, do it as a third bedroom, because for rental market, it's going to be worth a lot more if you've got 3 bedrooms. And she said that downstairs, 30 odd meters squared is more than enough for 3 bedrooms.
Nice.
So she helped us out there. We're back to pretty much the same layout as I'd drawn. Again, people have said, why have you not drawn anything out? Well, at the start I did draw it all out, and in my mind I'd already kind of made my decisions, but I drew it all out anyway. Couple of things have changed. This is no longer the communal bathroom, and this here is now the communal bathroom. And then this hole, we were going to have that lower door, but we ended up opting to go back to the full length door because we realised it was a conservation area, which we didn't know at the start. So that's where we're up on plans and comments. We've got a little bit further on up here, but it's just a bit slow going. So we're going to have to kind of get a move on the next couple of days and show you then.
Yeah, but it's better quality than
quantity.
And then it's better to take your time. There's no...
Yeah. Up here, Anna, you chose to put some spots in the bedrooms again, yeah?
I did.
It's quite a good thing, really. I know, not everybody likes spots. People may say, your renters or your tenants would possibly prefer a chandelier, or whatever they want to put there. Yes, that's the case. But also, if we've got spots there, it means they don't have to buy anything and the lights are ready.
But you can always add a chandelier.
Yeah, I mean, normally the tenant would come back and say, I don't want to put a chandelier in, can you deal with that? Or can I do it? And I'd let them do it. But yeah, I think spots the way to go. Makes the room really nice and bright, and yeah, it looks good. So we're going to put something like 6 or 7 spots in this room, 6 in that room, and then we'll get on to how many we have in there after, probably.
You've both started, you and Louis.
Right. Louis on his lunch hour at the moment, so.
Lunch break, so he's like, no talking. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, no, I just eat quickly and then get on. So I've got my own jobs I can be doing, jobs that I don't need Louis for, like electrical cabling. So we can go back down and do some more if you want, Anna.
No, I think I'll show everyone where we're up to here first.
Okay, show everyone where we're up to, and then we'll come back in a couple of days. Well, you'll come back in a couple of days, and we'll show you where we're up to again.
Definitely.
So we come back. We've had some progress upstairs, but it's kind of boring. I'm going to let you show everyone Anna, and then we've got a more interesting job coming up. I'm going to prepare for that, and you show everyone where we're up to.
Okay then. Okay, up we go to see where Louis and Ed have been up to. So the boys have done some more of the plasterboard here. Ed is currently downstairs and we have Louis in the van just having a little nap, resting. Where the bathroom is here, and then Louis have put like some of the little metal bits and some rails. And then after they'll continue later on because they ran out. You ran out of little metal bits.
Yes. But as well, we're kind of going to have a double ceiling here because I wanted this kind of the whole roof to be covered with plasterboard and the rock wool where we could get it easily. I know that the spars don't have rock wool in front of them, but it's to stop a draft more than anything, the rock wool. It will insulate as well, but we have that insulation on the outside. And so by putting plasterboard everywhere, it means that there's no draft. And then afterwards, we're going to drop this ceiling in the bathroom.
Also, it's going to be lower.
Yeah. And also, we're going to drop the ceiling here.
Okay.
And we'll come back to that in the next vlog. But yeah, we're going to have something up here. And that's why we'll drop it. It doesn't need to be high because it's the stairs. Yeah, the stairwell. But yeah, we'll come back to that. I'll let you carry on.
Thank you for the explanation. I can hear Ed measuring downstairs, so we'll go and check out what he's measuring. If we can find Ed. There you are.
Yeah, basically, I've heard that the bifold doors have clear customs
That's good.
with no charges.
That's even better.
A little bonus. I think they maybe should have had charges, but it's the customs kind of choice whether they charge it or not. Basically, I'm just remeasuring because it's been a while since I've thought about these, and I said to the guy, I said, yeah, 2 meters 10 high. Yeah, so 2 meters 10, there is enough room for it. I'm going to measure the width in a minute, but I know the width is there as well. It is going to be kind of the bottom rail is going to be kind of almost countersunk in beneath the tiles, both inside and outside, which hopefully will, I can't remember the exact calibre of the bottom kind of rail, but I'm pretty sure it'll all come out like foot level, if you know what I mean, so there won't be a step to go outside.
That's good, 'cause that means no tripping hazard.
Yeah, because I think inside, with the insulation, another coat of insulation inside, I kind of go overboard on the insulation, but with another 1 centimetre of insulation on the floor, the tile adhesive, the tile, we're probably going to be at 2.5 centimetres, so that's about that, maybe getting on toward, maybe not quite an inch really, you know, half an inch, something like that. And then outside I can do what I want. But hopefully that means that, yeah, like I say, that 2.5 centimetre will be eaten up by the calibre of the bottom rail.
Perfect.
Can't go any higher than it though, because otherwise the doors won't open and close. So if something's a bit high, I'll just have to kind of do a bit of jiggery pokery on it. Could have done with those doors a bit earlier, but never mind. Right, job in hand. Oh God, I didn't have my mic on, Anna.
You didn't have, that's fine. We'll hear you just fine, Ed. I could hear you. Maybe because my mic was picking it up.
Yeah, your mic was probably picking up. Okay, that's so unprofessional of us, Anna.
What?
Right, so, yeah. So I mentioned this earlier on that we've got no earth in the building.
You did mention it.
And yeah, it kind of playing on my mind. Plus, I know it doesn't look like it, but we're almost ready down here to start putting the plasterboard on the walls, which is a huge step as well, because then that's the only thing holding us back from doing the floor. When we've done the floor, the plasterboard and the ceilings, it's all done practically. So before we get on to doing that, what we have to do is put this earth rod in, and I'm going to hide the earth rod in the kind of metal rail here. Mm-hmm. So the earth rod's going in somewhere around, well, I know where it's going here. Now it's going there because I've just knocked a hole through from outside where I've got an easy access to outside. I don't have to do any drilling to get through. I'll tell you
and
what,
it's not a peeping hole.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know. This here is a really integral part of the earth system in France. So this is for the pompiers, so for the firemen. If ever there's a fire, an electrical fire, touch wood, there shouldn't be, but if ever there's an electrical fire, the pompier can come and just chop this and it helps with the fire. So that is a must in France. I'm going to put that on the outside of the building, but I can't put my earth rod on the outside because I don't own the outside path.
Okay, so where are you going to...
So that's going to be on the outside. This kind of cable without any plastic on is going to be connected from the earth rod to this outside. Mm-hmm. And then this is going to bring it back inside and up to where the board's going up here.
Okay. So that you have the rod there, the big piece there.
Yeah, that's going in. Right, enough. Let's get on. I don't like abusing tools. That one's taking a bit of a hammer in. I can't remember whether this actually... It's been on the site for a while, but... I'm not so sure that one's going to do the job. I honestly, Anna, you know what I'm going to say again.
I know, and you're right, actually. You use so many tools.
I do. I need a sponsor. I need somebody that can promote their tools for them.
Well, test them as well, not just promote.
Come on. Who tests and doesn't say they're good when they're doing a thing? No, I am actually
fair.
I am fair on tools. If what happens is, to be honest, when we do get kind of sponsorship opportunities, if we test them and we don't like what we test, we don't show it on the channel, do we?
No, and we just tell the people. Like,
sorry,
unfortunately,
no.
It's not for us.
Yeah, but yeah, I would really be very happy with a tool sponsor. But it's not forthcoming. Okay, I've got a decent drill now. I thought that one had whizzed through it, but it didn't.
Well, you've done some nice concrete, that's why.
Yeah, I did a good job. Okay. Moving on to a battery sponsor.
No, not sponsored.
Not today, no. Of course, these are great for us.
There we go, Ed.
Yeah. I did have a little bit of a fliddy on the battery then, didn't I?
Well, it wasn't like...
It wasn't playing ball. Didn't want me to get on with the job, so had to be a bit brute to get the plug in. But
you got there in the end.
sorry, I can't hear a word you're saying.
That's a good thing. Ed, you stopped already. You're gonna break it?
No, it's just an old tool and very tired, we'll say. And it doesn't seem to have hammer action anymore. Okay, let's leave that one there for the time being. See what else I've got in my little store. I'll have to go back to that other one.
You have nothing. I have nothing. Nothing. I'm joking.
I can hear dogs howling a mile away.
It's gonna
there.
rain. It's gonna rain.
Yeah, well, it leaves me with the... I mean, it's not fair to kind of say that the bad machine, it's just an old machine. It leaves me with this Makita, which is just as old, and I'm not so sure it kind of latches onto anything anymore. Oh, the banes of having old tools that are no good.
It's not going great, is it?
Not really. Yeah, tightening up. I need to loosen it off. Yeah. The job could have been done by now. Right, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to persevere and go slow with my original drill. God knows how it's going to do with the proper drill, which is a lot thicker. Well, the proper drill bit. Come over, Anna.
I'm coming.
Did you see that at the end?
I did. Is that good?
Yeah, we're through the concrete.
Oh, nice. That looks...
Now I've just got a little bit of...
Oh my goodness, that poor drill.
I know. I'm going to go slow. And that's why I did the smaller hole first. Did the job.
You did it.
I did go slow, it's very hot when I was putting water on it, so it just about came through. In case anybody's new to the channel that doesn't know, this is an electric arrive, like the counter, so where the electric arrives, but it's actually off, so please don't put a comment saying how irresponsible it is to pour water next to a counter. I'd never do that.
Yeah, we have no electricity.
Okay.
I mean, we have the batteries, that's how we get an electricity.
Yeah. Okay, so it was really important for me that the big drill got all the way through, because I need to feel how this is going, because there shouldn't be any resistance in the concrete. I want to see how it goes after the concrete. I mean, we're already down there. Let's see if we can get it nice and like down to about 10 centimeters maybe.
Wow, so it needs to go quite a lot in.
Yeah, and it's going to be one of those, Anna. It's going to be, if there's one job when everything's nice and neat, if there's one job we have to do afterwards, is to come back and redo another earth rod, because it's not as good as it needs to be, because I can't test it until we've got electricity.
Oh, sugar. Okay.
I was against putting a massive rod in, because we'd have really struggled with the low ceiling, but we'll see. Let's see. My trusty hammer is going to come in useful. And I'm hoping that I get some good resistance. If I don't, I'm going to have to stop right now and go and get a different rod, because the whole point is it needs to be nicely grounded, i.e. nice bit of resistance in the ground. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
That's good. There we go, it's in. It is sandy around here. Remember when we were digging, we got that argile, the kind of clay layer underneath that. It's quite sandy, so it's going to have to be one of those, just to see how it goes.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world if I have to cut a hole in the plasterboard, however big, to get another rod in and redo the work with a proper drill. By then, of course, I'll be fully sponsored with amazing drills that'll just go through like butter through the concrete. Yeah, just give it a go like that. I know I'm probably going to get some awkward comments saying how bad I've done the work, but
well,
that's
at
fine.
least you're doing the work.
Comment away, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we now have this little clamp that clamps this copper onto that rod. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. Of course, if I put it this way, it's going to get in the way of my plasterboarding.
Okay, which way?
I'm going to do it this way if I can. Yeah, it's going to have to be on the side anyway. Okay, let's go down a bit. Okay, we're doing quite well there. I'm just going to get the tool. What I might do when I'm actually pouring, well, not pouring, but laying the tiles, I might get some really kind of liquidy tile adhesive and pour it in the hole. It might actually make the difference between it working and not working. So, guess who's had his siesta? I can work, at least I have like half an hour, 40 minutes where I can work hassle-free.
Oh, you love it. Louis keeps you on your toes.
What am I doing here, Louis?
What?
What am I doing here? Give Louis the mic, Anna.
Doing bad work, huh?
Funnily enough, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some comments telling me how bad the work was, but that's fine.
Like every day.
Yeah. What am I doing? Come on.
You're putting the la terre.
Yes.
The earth.
The earth cable, yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Do you know about conduit, like plastic gin?
Oui.
Well, go get some then, if you know about it.
Which one is this one?
No, it has to, well, I'd prefer if it was the black one. Do we have any black here? Doesn't really matter, but it's just unorthodox to put blue in for... Oh, it's no problem. Okay, we'll use this then instead.
Blue is nice. I love that color.
Yeah, but blue's normally for cold water. Est-ce que t'as un cutter?
Oui.
Can always count on Louis.
He's got the cutter.
In his pocket.
Oh, well prepared.
Ready to work.
Did I gift you this, Louis, or is this yours?
I think this one is yours, but now it's mine.
Oh yeah, that's fine, you can keep it. I know you need it to make hats.
I've got some more.
Louis doesn't like me using
Yeah, I'm scared.
a Stanley knife or a cutter. Because he was there the day I cut my finger badly at the passion project.
Yeah.
Sorry, go.
Ok, Louis.
You want me to go outside?
Peut-être. Hein? Juste vérifier que j'y arrive.
In English, Ed, in English.
It's okay. I know that I've made it through. We're good. So the idea is that this just protects it. If you go outside, Louis, and start kind of pulling slowly. So it just kind of protects it, because we're going to fill this hole back in on the outside, 'cause it's a really big hole. So the idea is we straighten the end up, push it through, and basically it's protected then, like I say. Ah! Doucement! Allez, Louis, je rigole. Allez.
It's been silly.
Are you good, Louis? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I don't know where we have to put that.
I think. I don't know whether that's the one that has to go back inside.
Bonjour, monsieur.
I can hear Louis. Dum dum da dum 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 da dum.
Two things. Alright. Arrête. Two things. One's that, and the other I need a pen. Louis is like my portable trousse, like his. Wait,
Well, no, Louis is prepared. He is prepared.
I'm not prepared. Louis is. He's my portable tool box.
He's actually, well, he's your assistant. Well, it depends on the day. Sometimes you're the assistant.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pop that outside and just mark up. Then we'll put this on and get the cable back through.
Why there is water?
Is this not the new toilet here?
No. I know why you put water.
To cool it off, huh?
Yeah.
Not just a pretty face. Okay. Let's go out. Attends. C'est trop large et la tête est trop gros. Plus petit la tête, s'il te plaît, et plus longue, si tu peux.
It's a beautiful bright day.
Yes. Merci, Louis. Nice and strong.
You did it.
Don't sound so shocked.
Well, I don't know. You were struggling with the drill. I just thought it wasn't going to happen today. So every house has that on the outside, or?
Normally. Okay. I'm going to take that in. I don't need that. Don't need that either. And I don't need that. Okay. I'll be back out with some more tools.
Okay. Sorry, I got distracted with Louis. Job done.
Oh yeah. And what's the word now, Anna?
I don't know.
On that note,
Oh,
I'll let you do it, Anna.
on that note, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and
Don't forget, ring that bell.
ring that bell. See you all soon, guys. Bye.